Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hiker Dave here. It is 72 beautiful degrees here in New England. I love this weather. I wish I could bottle it up and just save it for when it's crappy, hot, and humid and gross. It's autumn, it's fall, and this is my favorite time of year. That along with the spring. I do love the winter. Love hiking in the weather in the winter. I don't care how cold it is. I can always get warm, right? Anyways, how are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for clicking. I wanted to talk uh, about how the powers that be through the decades have slowly been exposing the public to the topic of Sasquatch. Now, I think of this because of the couple recent movies that have come out, but this has been happening like a trickle effect for decades. And I want to go through a couple of these movies that have come out. And so just forgive me, let me get my laptop here. Now, we all have seen, I think, the commercials messing with Sasquatch, right? It's like beef jerky or something like that, or Jack Links or something like that, that have kind of been recent, and I find them hilarious. They're funny, but again, this is a little trickle effect of exposing us to the topic. In 1987, right, two movies came out about Bigfoot. There are movies before this, but I'm starting at 1987, like The Legend of Boggy Creek. That was 77, I think, or something like that. But I'm gonna start like kind of in the 80s, mid 80s, up to today. Not all movies; these are just ones that I was easily able to research. Yeah, in 1987, Cry Wilderness and Harry and the Hendersons, which is funny, great movie, good stuff. But again, kind of exposing us to the topic. In 1994, a movie came out called Bigfoot, The Unforgettable Encounter. In 2003, another movie came out, They Call Him Sasquatch. And this movie was about these Bigfoot enthusiasts in the mountains of Northern California. And a cash reward was posted if you could capture a Bigfoot. So, of course, everyone flocks to Northern California to kill this creature, which is exactly what would happen. You know, if I came out and said I just saw one, walk across the trail and had nice clear footage of it, there'd be people all over the place, all in this park that I'm in right now. Another one in 2006. 4 movies came out in 2006. There might have been some others, B movies or independent films, but these ones were kind of out there. Abominable. Again, remote cabin, a guy gets attacked. This is your movie plot. Let's see, The Sasquatch Gang. This is a ridiculous comedy about a group of friends. They stumble upon these huge prints. Another one in 2006, Sasquatch Mountain. Police and a group of thieves work together to escape the legendary monster. In 2006 again, The Legend of Sasquatch. A guy and his daughter help a Bigfoot family find a new home when a dam that he is building threatens the Bigfoot's habitat. In 2008, a movie called Strange Wilderness, another stupid comedy. I shouldn't say that. You guys might enjoy that movie. I personally find it something where they're kind of making fun of it, you know. 2008 again, The Wild Man of Navidad. That's a horror film. They like making horror films about Bigfoot to scare the crap out of people about it. 2011, there was a remake of Boggy Creek. 2012, just Bigfoot is the name of this movie, and a guy who wants to kill it and stuff it and make money, go around to different circuses and stuff like that. And an environmentalist realizes how this, it's the last of its kind, and he wants to try to save it. 2013, Willow Creek. A man and his girlfriend camp in the woods, of course, remote cabin, and they want to try to capture first-hand evidence of Bigfoot. In March of 2014, they came out with Exists. It's a movie about 5 friends staying in a remote cabin, again with a remote cabin in the woods for the weekend. Are all cabins remote? I guess they are, right? Because I guess that's a good setting to scare the crap out of people, to scare the hell out of campers and hikers and backpackers and stuff like that. People that want to stay in the woods, you know what I mean? Let's make a movie to scare the hell out of you. So they're out there in the remote cabin. Their plans are ruined when they realize they are in the middle of Sasquatch territory. 2015, Valley of the Sasquatch. A father and son, along with 2 friends, try to fend off an angry Sasquatch determined to protect their habitat. Again, this is, again, with protecting their habitat. You know, again, it's kind of hidden in plain sight. They put it out in a movie. They actually get you to either fear and be afraid of this monster, or they kind of want to tug at your heartstrings and get you to get your mind thinking about saving their habitat, right? In 2017, most recently, The Son of Bigfoot. This one is strange. A teenager's looking for his father, right? I haven't seen any of these movies, by the way. I just did some research last night, and I kind of put it all down to make this video. This guy's looking to find the identity of his father, and he finds out his father is none other than the legendary Bigfoot with gifted powers. It's an animated flick, and still something, again, to put it out into the public, out into the open. And now you've got this latest movie that just came out, Littlefoot, and it says in the trailer on the screen, not every legend is a tall tale. That's kind of like the in quotes, and it's about humans from a Sasquatch perspective. So it's about a group or a clan of Bigfoot in their own habitat. One of them stumbles upon a human, and then hilarity ensues from there, right? And it's animated. But it's funny, in the movie they call humans Littlefoot, and so this one Bigfoot tells of that he had a sighting of a Littlefoot or a human, and the group he's in threatens to banish him if he doesn't tell them the truth. Stop lying, tell us the truth, or you're out of here, because everybody knows that little feet don't exist, right? So in the movie, they actually have a research group that believes in humans, and they have like a little jacket and a boot for a human hiking boot, and they kind of have meetings in secret, and they have, you know, little pieces of evidence and stuff like that, right? So, you know, I find that interesting, kind of the timing of these 2 back-to-back movies, with the way the videos and eyewitness accounts are just come flooding in now with technology the way that it is. So, you know, as I was doing the research to make this video, right, and I kind of was going to talk about, you know, I think that we're close to this information being brought out to the public by them, right? They, whoever they are, the powers that be. And they kind of do this with aliens as well. A lot of alien movies that go way back. I mean, I'm talking 70s. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and I think that's the name of the Third Kind, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, I think. And they kind of trickle these movies out to us to soften us up a little bit to the idea of aliens. And I believe that they're doing the same thing, the powers that be that control the information that we get, right? They kind of bring it out into the light, bring it out into the open, let people's minds start to become open to it. Now, I was going through, so like I said, I was researching this whole thing, and I'm like, when is a good time to come out to the public and say that Bigfoot is real and Bigfoot exists? When's a good time? I think that they've had plenty of opportunities. I mean, decades of these movies, sightings, decades of sightings, Indian folklore, not just in the States, all over the world, of these stories of the wild man and the bushman, the grass man, and the swamp ape, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and boogers, right? And it's been dangled in front of us for decades. I believe, with the technology, I have this written down, so please forgive me, because I wanted to put this down so I remembered to say this. The quality of the technology is getting better and better with social media platforms, the ability of people to communicate with each other in real time across the globe, really. And the advancement of camera phones, the ability to share these videos with practically the globe, okay? And I think that it might be getting a little difficult for them, the powers that be, to keep a lid on this phenomenon, right? So, it seems to me that, again, the powers that be are kind of getting backed into a corner where they're having a hard time keeping people diverted and their attention diverted from what's really going on right in front of everybody. So many thousands of videos, especially in the past few years, where you've got any schmo, just like myself, just some nobody, that can go out into the woods, take some time, with some effort and time, patience, and start to see things that don't add up, and that an only explanation could be something like a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, or some kind of unknown primate species. And I think it's kind of getting to where they're not going to be able to control the information like they would like to. They do nothing but control what we see, what we watch, what we do, what we buy when we shop, where we shop. Everything, whether you like it or not, is really controlled by the media, by the TV, your TV screen, and now there's one in every room, in every home across America at least, that the information you're seeing, whether you believe it or realize it or not, is dictating your actions and things like that, right? Just food for thought, guys, putting it out there. Are we getting closer to something being revealed to us that people like me and you and others already know to be real, and that exists? That day might be getting close. I don't know, or I could have the wool being pulled over my eyes, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and that's probably more like it. Thank you so much, guys, for clicking, and I'll see you on the next one.